What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Reddit News and Reviews with the Half Cent team. In today's topics, we have a story that someone wants to tell, another opinion on the arena update that has been recently added to the game, and a section about yo-yo. So without further ado, let's get into our topics for the day. First topic comes from user Magic160, and the story that this user wants to tell is, so a girl walks up to her father and says she wants to get a face tattoo. The father, of course, freaks out. OMG, you can't do this. You'll ruin your life. You hate us, don't you? With a shy look on her face, she says, I understand. Can I get a tattoo on my back instead? The father, a bit more relieved, thinks and says, yes, dear, I'm okay with that. The girl grins because she knew if she started with the tattoo she really wanted, she wouldn't have gotten it. Now, replace tattoos with $12.50 and $9.75 arena credits. It's still twice as many as the current character. Don't be the father. Acknowledge it's still a scam. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Scopely likes to do little things like this to see if they can sneak it past us, that for the characters that we should already have available to us to farm, or as they like to call, fountainable, they're just hiking the prices up instead of just adding them to the stores that they should be adding them to in the first place. I mean, it's already, you get arena credits, what, once a day, twice a day, and not very much, and now Red Guardian is costing $9.75 in the arena. The blog states that Red Guardian will be added to the arena store for $12.50. However, here he is at $9.75. We still have to take into account that Red Guardian is no longer a new character. It's a newer character, but it's still $9.75 for a character when all these other characters are still 500 credits. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. Sure, they knocked down the minions to $2.50, but come on, that's still ridiculous. So you're saying a minion that's been out for 3 years is a quarter of the value of Red Guardian. So in Scopely terms, that would mean that a minion offer, when Red Guardian would normally have an offer for $20 for 50 shards, minions are still worth $5 for 50 shards. I don't think that's accurate, and I'm going to have to disagree. So we'll move on to our second topic of the day. Our second topic of the day comes from user B761962. I'm not exactly sure if that's supposed to spell something out, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. It says, Scopely, your arena update is no good. Funny, that's what the last post was talking about as well. Sorry, but why T3 and not T4 training mats? It's like we're getting a single dollar before, and now you give us 15 nickels hoping we think that more is better. You continue to be tone deaf and not address the many issues in this game. I can't speak for the entire Half Cent team, nor do I speak for the entire subreddit of Marvel Strike Force when I say I agree with this statement. It is kind of ridiculous that these so-called updates are being made as if the game is still in its first year of release. Like, they're treating it as if T3 training mats are a good addition. And yes, they are. Thank you, by the way. It is helpful to have training mats available to us in a way other than a bottleneck. But this game's been out 3 years. T3 training mats don't do nearly as much as we need them to for the endgame content that majority of the player base, or a lot of the player base, is at. It doesn't make sense to be giving us training mats that we're just going to have to buy more of. Why does that sound familiar? Maybe they're just trying to get us to spend more and more, and then you're going to end up having to buy credits and have to buy resources so you can spend it on training mats. It's just another workaround for a payday, seems. I'm just calling it how I see it. Now on to the final topic of the day. The most upvoted topic over the last 24 hours is titled, Free Yo-Yo, She Did Her Time. This post comes from user Imalishi, whatever that is. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Again, I apologize for any names I mispronounce in this video or any videos that I am part of. it's hard to guess accent or intentions through text. This user further writes, she was released on January 9th, 2020. She was added as a premium drop to premium orbs on April 17th, 2020. Now, what I think this person is alluding to is Yo-Yo has been in this game for over a year now. Why is she so hard to obtain? I understand that she's a very good character, but you shouldn't be making it so that old characters are still so hard to get their hands on, especially for newer players coming. You did an event, you did a blitz, you did something or other that a lot of players that are joining now didn't get to take advantage of. So you just have another character that would be really awesome for us all to have, if you don't have her already, and locked her behind another wall. It's ridiculous. Now, I did some math on the drop rate of Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo has an 86 or a 15 shard drop has an 86.95% chance of proccing, and Yo-Yo is 2% available in that category. So your chances of getting a 15 drop Yo-Yo from the center pillar on a premium orb is 1.7%. The chances of getting a 50 shard drop is 0.02%. So now, for those of you who aren't really good at conversion, 1% is 1 out of 100, obviously. So you have a 2 out of 10,000 chance of drawing 50 shards of Yo-Yo per premium orb. That's a little excessive for a character who is not new. Now, obviously, all of the things you hear today, and in this video at least, are of my personal opinion. I'm not trying to bash Scopely. I'm not going to try and downplay any kind of users. I'm just reading topics and giving you what I think about them. This premium orb deal with a lot of the older characters is kind of ridiculous, and how many resources you're going to have to spend to get these characters to 7 yellow stars. That's something that Scopely should definitely improve on if they hope to bring up customer satisfaction from at least the MSF subreddit. That's our video for the day. Thank you for checking in. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing and it does wonders for us. I hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.